So I wish I had it with me. Autograph it for me last night. Sure, good. How'd it feel to get y'all's album ad in AP?
It felt awesome. It was sick. It was a surreal experience for us because we never had any big press. We never had any big advertisement like that. And it was just, it was one of those things to help solidify and like make legitimate our relationship with our label and all that shit. Because it was like, okay, these dudes are legit and they're forking out the mass amounts of money that it costs to release an ad and stuff like that. And it's helped ever since that ad came out, the week this record came out, and then we've been fucking, you know, records have been selling, fucking people have been checking out our stuff, fucking like, you know, we've been making contact with tons and tons, hundreds of people so far in the first, 7 days. So
what's cool too is I feel like it's a good way to validate what you're doing in a way, you know, like people who never, you know, you have all these people from home who just take what you do as a hobby, no real seriousness, and then you'd be like, yo, here I am in this magazine, you know, we're, you know, doing stuff, you know. It's a cool way to validate what you have going on and just to show your actual seriousness in doing it.
Part of like stepping up to the next level, really, you know, like making what you're doing like a legitimate thing, you know, not just fucking some scumbags right around playing shitty music, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're really trying to get our stuff out there and we're really trying to do this, you know what I'm saying? And that's like, like I said, there's like 1.5 or 2 million copies of that magazine printed that month's issue, so that's a lot of fucking people, man. That's a lot of people, and even if a tenth or 5%, even 1% of those people were to look at that ad and be like, yo, I think I want to check these guys out, that's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Yeah, so it's fucking awesome, dude. That's sick.
You know, like for me, that was huge to like get that in the mail and we'll give me like I booked that show tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Parents actually took that seriously. I couldn't believe it.
Nice.
So, why y'all describe your sound to people watching home that heard y'all yet?
Conway Twitty, Johnny Cash mixed together.
And Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, dude.
Um,
We sing songs about, you know, like 4th of July.
birthday parties and sleepovers.
Yes. Tour it all the time, you know, because every fucking band in the world doesn't fucking tour, right? If I have to hear one more fucking song about touring, I think I'll fucking scream.
It's like, it's almost stupid for bands to sing about touring. It's like almost implied, like you're a band.
Yeah, like what?
If you really hate it that much, why the fuck are you?
What the fuck else are you doing?
If you want to be a successful band, you have to tour. So it's almost like
and these motherfuckers write records about riding in a van. It's like, dude, like we all done it, you know?
Well, it's just funny. Like some bands write about how much they hate tour, and then so it's like all these kids are buying music, supporting something that these people are saying that they hate or don't like.
Yeah.
So it's just really
it's
ironic.
Beautiful. It's like the idiocy of the like typical American consumer, really. You know, like you just buy the things and just agree to it.
It's the handguns.
Yeah.
It's the handguns record they get line.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fast and it's heavy and it's dark. If you listen to Stories True before you know what they're about, it's just a way meaner, more badass version of that. We really tried to get away from pop punk because pop punk is just a sad spectacle these days. And it's almost an embarrassment, really. Like, it got to the point where like we were legitimately embarrassed to be called a pop punk band because there's just nothing left out there that's like nothing that we would want to be, you know, associated. We're kind of like outside that whole. Like I said last night, we've been touring for 3 years and we haven't really done the whole like, you know, suck the dick of every band we play with. Fucking like, it's not like, you know, that's not what we're like. We're not those kind of people. We're honest and real and we don't play the game, you know. So it kind of sets us outside of the group, the pop punk scene these days.
I'd rather have people be like that to us too. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand why people like just.
We can't settle for mediocrity. That's what it really is. We talk about this all the time. Like, 99% of the bands functioning right now are literally, their sole goal is to be as mediocre as they possibly can and to sound as much like the people that they think they're supposed to sound like. And that's it. That's all they really want to do, you know? as long as they move like the bigger bands, sound like the bigger bands, and act like the bigger bands, then it's all okay. And kids will like them. And that might happen this week, but next week it'll be gone. You know, it's like
it's a lot. It's like what I call the good dude movement. Everybody's band sounds the same, and you could say like, oh yeah, their band's okay, but they're good dudes. That's the reason why people like them.
yeah, like it's when the fuck
when did being a good dude become the
like,
measure of how good your band is?
It should have nothing to do with who you are as individuals. You could be the biggest assholes in the world, but if your band rips, your band rips. You know,
That's right. Usually.
yeah, we're assholes.
So, what do y'all think that crappy pop punk band last night the most played covers?
Oh yeah. Just wanted to punch this dude in his dick.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that was the most badass
Yeah,
thing the
dude.
politicians.
Oh, yeah.
Handing
that
out
was
the
sick.
pictures of the politicians and ripping them up. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, it was sick.
As soon as I saw that, I ran out. I was like, Josh, dude, you gotta fucking see this, man. Cannot believe that just happened.
I knew y'all
That was
appreciate
rad.
that.
That was rad.
So, here's some of the band's biggest influences.
Propaganda is my biggest influence, period, on anything.
Yeah, no effects.
Have heart.
Have heart.
Yeah, definitely have heart too. And then the old pop punk, like good real pop punk, it's all you fucking lying posers out there.
So, what do you
Real
consider,
pop punk.
what do you consider real pop punk?
Real pop punk? Real pop punk is like Descendants, No Effects, Lagwagon, Melancholy, No Use Bombs. Yeah, No Use for a Name. Yeah, another awesome band. The old Ataris, fucking. Even bands like modern, like Starting Line and you know, bands. Yeah, Newfound Glory. You know, bands that were doing what they were doing long before You're Strong came around. You know what I'm saying? Like, not hating on For You're Strong. I mean, those kids are legit musicians. They're good bands.